How's everybody doing? I'm Zach with Blades LLC. Behind me is our 2020 Toro Grandstand 52-inch deck with the Kawasaki Motor. Now, this is a 500-hour review. I believe it has like 517 hours on it, somewhere right in there. It's been a phenomenal lawnmower, and I want to do this review justice, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. So I purchased this brand new back in 2020 when we went full-time in our lawn care. I started with an X-Mark radius, and we needed a mower that would get into tight spots, do some hills, that type of stuff. I was actually going to buy a used one of these, but we figured that if we were going to continue down this path of doing lawn care full-time, we'd maybe invest and buy something brand new. Besides, the deck was a 48, and I think a 52 is kind of the sweet spot for the lawns around here. Now, we do some bigger yards, some smaller yards. We're on like a third of an acre here in town. Do a lot of these type of yards, subdivision yards, and we do a lot of acreage. We do have a Toro Z-Master 60-inch as well that we use for some of those larger yards. Let's talk about kind of the wear and kind of how things have gone for us so far. All right, let's do a brief walk around, check out some of the wear and tear. Now, I do want to just state that we did have the OEM Toro twin bagger on the side of this thing. We did dethatch with it, did spring cleanups, fall cleanups, all that stuff. So the first 250 hours or so of this thing's life, it was used very heavily for maybe more harder work than mowing. So we'll first start with the tires. Tires are in great shape. These ones are air tires. I'm going to try to get another 200 hours on them. Hopefully, I don't do burnouts with them, so I think that'll make them last a little bit longer. The front tires are in great shape. I don't think we'll have to ever replace those. They're airless, non-pneumatic. The deck, all the deck spindles, pulleys, even the original belt on here, you can see that it's a little bit worn, but I think it'll last us a little bit longer. The Kawasaki FX691 has been absolutely bulletproof. I believe we're 5 or 6 air filters deep because last year was so dry and dusty, but we do take good care of it, keep that air filter clean, and we do change the oil at the recommended, I believe, 100 hours. So that's what it's been. That I do it myself. It's been good, easy enough job for sure. The battery, we got 2 seasons out of the first battery. That battery is aftermarket. It's one that I got from O'Reilly. No troubles replacing it, no troubles finding a new one. Doesn't got to be anything fancy. So we could have gotten a little bit more out of it, but we are up here in Minnesota where January, February, it sees 20 below sometimes. So bring the batteries inside. That's my recommendation to you if you live in the northern states where it gets cold during the winter. I do want to mention that the electronics have been bulletproof. Haven't really had any issues with any of the switches, none of that. Throttle, choke still works. No funny issues with the parking brake. I love that parking brake on the newer ones. Doesn't have that clunky little cleat that goes on the tire to stop it. You do get a little more ground speed on the newer models. The older ones I think were 7-8 mile an hour. This one I believe is 10, so that's super nice. I'm going to show you something here while we're on this side of the mower, so you can see all the maintenance stuff on the side here. So you got your tire PSI, your hydro oil change at 500 hours, your regular oil change at 100, the air filter at 200. Like I said though, if it is a drier season, you might want to change them out more regularly because they do get caked, and you know, doing cleanups, that was really hard on it. So we went through a fair amount of air filters, that's for sure. I absolutely love the ease of maintenance on this. I think that's one thing that Toro nailed to a T. Honestly, this mower is the easiest lawnmower to work on that I've ever touched. So kudos to you guys, Toro. I love it. It's worked awesome. All right, guys, there's not too much that I don't like about this lawnmower, but I am gonna mention a couple of things here. The first one being all the bolts underneath the deck that stick through. There's a ton of them. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you that in this video or not, but there's a ton of them that stick through there, and it's absurd to try to clean it. It's so hard. Grass builds up on it, sticks in there. Not a very good idea. If they could figure out a way to switch that up somehow, that would be awesome. The second thing being the backup speed. I don't think it would take much if they would just shift this back handle here back just a little bit so we could get a little more backup speed. I'm sure there's a reason why they don't, but it's such a putz going backwards. So if they could fix those two things, this mower would be outstanding, unbelievable. All right, let's touch on the good things. There's a million good things I could say about this mower, but let's touch on the few really good ones. Works on all sorts of different yards, small yards, big yards, lawns with hills. The cut quality of this Turbo Force deck is fantastic. I love the size of the deck, the 52. It's phenomenal. Do I think maybe it could use some anti-scalp wheels? I do. Any mower that the deck hangs over the side, I prefer to have them on. The motor has been absolutely flawless. That's awesome. The overall design, ease of use, easy to work on. It's super comfortable to use. You can see this platform, well designed, kind of slopes on the sides. You can actually kind of use it on hills. Gives you something to hold on to there. Easy to use on the controls. Everything's been flawless. I absolutely love this mower. If I was going to recommend one lawnmower to anybody out there just starting in lawn mowing, I would recommend this mower, particularly with the 52-inch deck, because I believe it is a deck built for all different size of yards. 60 seems a little bit too big for some city lots, smaller city lots, and anything narrower than the wheels can be kind of difficult. This thing stripes awesome, cuts great, and there's not much more I could ask for. So it's been good to us, and I definitely wanted to do this review justice, so I hope I didn't miss anything, but I think we covered most of it here in today's video. So if you would do me a huge solid, go down and give this video a thumbs up, and if you would and you're already not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. There's a grass seed icon in the bottom right hand corner. If you're on your cell phone, you might need to turn it sideways. Click on that grass seed icon and help us grow our channel here. So that's all for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I've been promising it for a while here, and I hope that you'll go over and check out some of our other content. So as always, guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and God bless. We will see you on the next one.